until he moves back. I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm simply going to bend him away from that direct pressure of the leash. Sit. Good. By applying pressure with the thumb. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Good. So that's what we're going to practice today. Stay. Actually, come. Here. Sit. Stay. Who handled him last time? First. You did. Take over. We're going to hand off the leash to the e-collar to you in a minute. Sit.
Sit.
Stay. Now, put your leash in your left hand, like you're supposed to. When you handle the e-collar, LED display is facing you. Top button is momentary, bottom button is continual. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't good, then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You just make it longer and longer until you get a response.
For the bottom button?
Yeah. The top one, momentary, is kind of nubbly, and the bottom one, forever continual, is smooth. And the collar you'll go home with is very similar to this. It'll be programmed the same way. Now, close down on your leash. Remember, hands low. You start doing this, and all you're doing is giving him more leash. Again, people need to resist that fighting with the leash. Okay? Keep your hands low and still. Don't wad it up in your hand. You just simply use what you need, and that's it. Over the index finger, not in between the fingers like that. Over the index finger. There we go. Tap him back. Here, sit.
Here. Here.
Okay, stop yanking. Move. Remember what we said last week? You move in opposition to the dog. If he's facing your 9 o'clock position, you move over to your 6 o'clock position. Tap as you go. Here.
Here.
Tap him. Kennel.
Kennel.
Get on him.
Kennel.
Get on him.
Kennel.
Stop waiting for the dog. Let's make this happen. You have the ability.
Kennel.
Move away from the dog. Opposition land.
Kennel.
Stop giving him leash. Here.
Here.
Sit. See what happened?
Here. Sit.
You allowed it to slide, and all of a sudden he got away from you. Okay? You keep your hand fixed right there. He starts dodging around you like that. Here. Sit. You move away from the dog. Sit. Here. Sit. Good. Here. Sit. Good. See how my hand never moves?
Mm-hmm.
You're going all the way up, and as the dog is leading you, you're giving him more line. So he has more opportunity to escape you. Okay. He gets off the table, and he starts plowing around and doing whatever he wants. Disrupt. Get out of there. Okay? Don't wait for him. If you're going to wait for him, you're going to be chasing rabbits, and he's going to be sailing you like a kite. Ready? Take over. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Good. We're going to roll up just a little bit. Right there. Don't do this. Keep your hands right about belly button level. All right? Go down to the side. Whoop.
Here. Sit.
Now, in opposition. Here means what? Face me. So you want to move to your left, take him with you when you go. Here, bump, bump,
Here.
bump, 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 bump.
Here.
Keep moving. Get him up.
Here.
Sit.
Sit.
Catch him when he don't. Do not accommodate the dog.
Okay.
See how he's getting away from you?
Mm-hmm.
Reset. Move away from the dog. Here, sit.
Here.
Bump, 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 bump.
Here.
Are you pushing the right button?
Stop.
All right, go to the bottom one. If he's blowing you off, go to
Here.
the bottom one. Sit.
Sit.
Good.
Here.
And again, he's not perfectly lined up, but I'll take that for now. But what you're after is that perfection. He knows what here means, and he knows that he's supposed to land in a way that faces you. Tap him. Quiet.
Quiet.
Good. Good, good. And make sure that you reward him when he's right. Good. You don't have to pet him, just mark it. Good dog. That's all you need to do.
Good dog.
All right.
Here.
Okay, don't hesitate.
Here. Here.
Sit.
Sit.
Stop repeating yourself. If you don't have to repeat yourself, don't. If he's in motion, don't keep repeating here. If he shuts down after about 3 seconds, like now, get on him. Don't let him do that.
Here. Here.
Get on him.
Here.
Put some pressure on the leash.
Here.
Move away from the dog.
Here. Here.
Move away from the dog.
Here.
See how that works? Don't
Sit.
go accommodate the dog. Move away from
Here.
the dog.
Here.
Once you get him in motion, stop him when
Sit.
he's right.
Sit.
Good. Good, good.
Good
Good.
boy. Good boy.
Okay, Peter, I think he needs to air. He did poo earlier, but he did not pee. So let's take him out to air. So see, you have to.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens is what people don't realize is when they start getting tense, they start hesitating, and the dog picks that up. He knows that you're like naturally, okay? So in a situation where you're basically just kind of, I don't know, he's like, I'm checking out. I mean, he's already mentally, he's gone. Okay?
My hands are already silent, so I'm like, oh shit, that's what I did. Oh shit, that's what I did.
It's
Well,
just-
yeah.
And the thing you have to remember, opposite land. Everything in dogs is opposite land. You go, the dog goes right, you go left. The dog goes ahead, you go back. The dog goes back, you go ahead. And basically what's important is, again, you don't want to be doing a lot of body English on the leash, because we want to toggle him in between what's right and what's not right. The leash represents what you cannot do. Okay?
Yes.
The leash is always the no environment. You have a finite amount of space with which to be able to function. The e-collar is what forces him to move within the confines of that space.
So this is
Right. That's always go. E-collar means go. It doesn't mean stop what you're doing, bang, bad dog. Okay? And that's where people get mistaken. The leash does that. Because the dog hits the end of the leash, it automatically inhibits his ability to do anything else. That's why they struggle. Make sense?